Hello everyone. As per this email, you're now enrolled in the VRT 2024 Spring offering. As you can see on my screen, I am just on the landing page in the ELC, and once you log in, you can click the navigation cube, find VRT Spring 2024, it'll be in your list. You can pin it so it'll always be at the top, or you can click the link that's in this email. Now, when you go to the VRT course, you wind up on the landing page, which is an announcement page. So you can read this announcement, contains all the pertinent information for your course. I'm just going to talk about the content and your ICS. So let's click the content button in the navigation bar. And here's the content page where all the lesson materials and program information are. There's a lot of information. You're welcome to look through all of it. Right now, we're going to be concerned with ICS100. So if on the left side of the column, you left click the module, it'll open up the content objects in it. And the first one is a job aid, and it's a PDF, and basically it has the website or the hyperlink. Where you click that, it'll take you to where you're going to have to register, because that course is third party. So you'll need this code, which is in step 3, to register. And once you register and you successfully complete that training, then you're going to send us the certificate that it shows you on your screen. When it does that, you can right click that image and click Save As, and save it as a JPEG or a PNG, or you could take a screenshot of the image as it appears. You want to save those onto your desktop. The reason is because you're going to click this button below, ICS100 Upload Certificate here, and click Go to Assignment. Once you're in this tool, you're going to click Add File, choose My Computer, and you can drag that image of your certificate into this field, or you can click Upload, navigate to wherever the image is. Let's say it's on your desktop, and then find the image. And here's my McNamara Sean ICS100, and click Open. It'll upload the file. Once the file's uploaded, you click Add. You'll see that it has put the assignment there, and you say Submit. It'll tell you your file submission was successful, which means it uploaded correctly. And then we just click Done. And now we have your certificate for ICS100, and we'll transfer it to our FDM system, Fire Data Management, for your long-term record. Now, if we go back to content, the next course, which will be the next week, would be SIVO. Again, it has a job aid, because again, this is a third-party company going to offer this training. You can use the PDF to go to the hyperlink. It'll take you to their website. And then once you're on that website, then you enter in the code. Now the code this is an example, because the codes for SIVO are unique. You should have or you will receive a unique code from me that you have to use in SIVO to register. We have to pay for those codes, so you will receive one. It's unique for you to register. If you don't get one, email me, and then I'll get you one. Now, again, with SIVO, once you pass, certificate will show up. You take a screenshot of it, or right-click Save As to your desktop. Then you're going to go to the SIVO Upload button, go to Assignment, and then Add File, My Computer, Upload, or drag it, and find your SIVO certificate. Mine is here. Click Open. It uploads, might take a second. Click Add. So there's your file. Remember, you have to hit Submit. And now it's in our Brightspace, and we will give you credit for having completed it, and we'll transfer your credit into FDM and your certificate. So if we go back to content, now you'll see under SIVO is the next, which is phase 2 of VRT. and the next online course, which is Hazmat Awareness. There are 3 chapters, and the chapters are PDFs of the book. So if you left-click chapter 1, you open the link. It has a PDF version with a nice viewer where you can look at it in book style if you prefer and read it. Of course, if the text is too small, you can zoom in and you can move it around as you like. If you're looking at this on your phone through the Brightspace Pulse app, which I recommend you install, it's handy, then you can actually click the 2 pages and switch it to just one, and then you can read it just like any other PDF document. So this opened in a new tab, so I'll just close that. I go back to where I started, and then there's a quiz for that chapter. These quizzes are practice quizzes. You are required to do them. You need to score 70%. And what will happen is if you're passing all of those, then when you go to take your official certification through the fire school, you'll be pretty confident that you'll pass it no problem. So that's Hazmat Awareness. And then there's practical skills. These are modules for your information. You're welcome to look at them. They have all the skill sheets and skill guides in detail of what evaluations that you're going to be required to do. They'll have all the skills sheets and skill guides for every physical test that you're going to be asked to perform during your training weekends. Now, under this is block 1. So after Hazmat Awareness is done, after that week, you'll get another email saying, hey, block 1 is due, and block 1 is the beginning of the firefighter content. So basically, you'll be looking at the IFSTA book, and under block 1, you'll see chapter 1, 5, 8, and we mentioned they're not in sequence because they're designed to cover the material that's going to be taught on that particular weekend. Therefore, it's essential that you read this information, you do the quizzes, you do all the policy information, and make sure everything's done before you show up that weekend. And at this point in block 1, your training officers will take over as facilitators, and you'll be communicating with them instead of me. And if you have any questions about anything, just give me a call or email. And of course, as mentioned, if you want to know how you're doing, in the tools, you can see your grades tool, which will list whether you have things completed or not. Everything needs to be green for you to graduate VRT. So right now we're just starting, but as you complete block 1 quiz, VRT block 2 quiz, these will start turning green and say complete. So for those who met me in logistics, you should know that you need to stick to the times. Usually an email will go out on a Friday asking for a particular course to be done due the next Friday. That'll be the sequence of events till VRT is over from now until then. If there's any complications that you can't do something, you need to communicate and ask for an extension. All content will have to be completed before you're allowed to graduate VRT. So the timings are really guidelines to prevent you from falling behind and then being unsuccessful in the program. So you need to spend 3 to 5 hours every single week on the knowledge-based content and right through until the program ends. Now, if you want to do things quicker, that's totally up to you. You have access to most of the content. SIVO, you'll require a code. I'll try to send those out as soon as they're available. But otherwise, if you wanted to do Hazmat Awareness or ICS ahead of schedule, then you're welcome to do so. Or even start your block 1 IFSTA firefighter. So if you have any further questions, please just give me a call or send me an email, and I'll try to support you in whatever way I can. Thank you.